Hi, I'm Devon Davis.
I'm Leonelly Guerra.
And I'm Nisa Ilsin.
And this is Project Food Waste, Dreyfoos Edition.
We are part of the Pine Jog Fellowship, a 3-semester-long dual enrollment program with Florida Atlantic University that deals with the wide-ranging impacts of humans on the environment.
Our first semester consisted of a survey of environmental issues in Palm Beach County, Florida, and during our second semester, we used this knowledge to gain from the summer session and applied it to an issue in our community.
During the summer session, we became particularly interested in the problem of food waste and its implications on the surrounding environment.
On average, 40% of food waste is wasted annually in the United States alone. This translates to $165 billion and about 35 million tons of food.
Not only is this detrimental to the environment, this large amount of economic value is lost when it could be used to feed those in need.
More likely than not, food waste ends up in landfills. This rotting food produces methane, a greenhouse gas 20 times more potent than carbon dioxide. The production of food that will eventually be wasted uses 20% of all farmland, 4% of energy, and 25% of water used per year. After
observing the issue of waste firsthand at our school, we were motivated to tackle the problem head-on. The policy we found that contributed to the issue of waste at Dreyfoos was that there was not an environmentally friendly outlet for the food waste from the cafeteria. A practice we noticed was that many salads, fruits, and vegetables would go uneaten and eventually add to our food waste footprint. With these observations, we decided to change these policies and practices through our project.
We considered a myriad of options for our project. Initially, we thought to extend the reaches of our project to include local organic farmers. However, we then decided to focus solely on waste in our school community because of sustainability and accessibility. Our target audience at Dreyfoos was a staff and student body.
Eventually, we chose to find a way to compost the food waste produced in the Dreyfoos cafeteria. In our project, we developed a system of transporting the cafeteria food waste to the local community garden, the Village Greens Community Garden, where it is repurposed as compost.
This compost is then used to enhance the biodiversity of the garden itself. Our transportation system consists of student volunteers from the Dreyfoos chapter of the National Honor Society Club. Our partner at the garden is Melissa Parnell, the director. Other contacts crucial to our project are Amy Kelso, the cafeteria manager, and Ariel Gordon, the National Honor Society student volunteer coordinator. In our project, every week the cafeteria collects compostable food items such as fresh greens and fruits, which is then deposited in the garden compost bins by volunteers, creating an ecologically sustainable output from the food.
Community-based social marketing tools that we used were prompts, incentives, and convenience. Prompts were in the form of posters and labels in the cafeteria. These served as a reminder and guide for the weekly collection of food. Incentives were offered to student volunteers in the form of community service hours for transporting the waste. Finally, convenience in the closed location of the garden helped solidify our project by assuring volunteers would be motivated to complete an easy task for hours.
Obstacles we encountered were finding a place to compost as it was not allowed on campus, finding a way to make the project sustainable, and data collection. We overcame these obstacles by making partnerships with the Village Greens Community Garden and National Honor Society, and by deciding to calculate our measurements based on total waste product at school rather than food waste.
Our goal was to reduce the total waste output of Dreyfoos by 15%, which we accomplished through collecting an average of 15.6 pounds of compostable foods per week. As a result of our project, not only did we manage to reduce waste, but we were also able to help issues such as biodiversity and greenhouse gas emissions.
We are very grateful to have participated in this program and project, and we feel as if we have gained valuable leadership skills and environmental knowledge. We are very proud of what we have accomplished in our community and our growth during the process. If we were to do this project again, we would choose to research more beforehand in order to enhance our understanding of composting and its needs.
We are ensuring the sustainability of our project by using a nationally recognized club in which there is a long history of commitment in the student body's volunteer work. National Honor Society has been connected to the Village Greens Garden for years and will continue to do so with the effort of students helping the project.
As for what needs to be done, we feel as we have successfully reached our goal and only need to continue publicizing the volunteer opportunity to Dreyfoos students. Working in the Pine Jog Fellowship has not only helped us make an impact on our community and the environment, but has also formed us into environmentally conscious citizens of the earth.